Shalom, welcome. Really do hope everyone is having a nice day. Welcome to my beautiful home. Oh, so great to be able to work from home and be in charge of everything I do. It's wonderful. But shalom to everyone. Hope everyone is enjoying their existences. And this is going to be a DVD update, and then also going to address some Q&A questions. Gotten about 500 questions so far, so we're stringing the Q&A out for a couple weeks, which should be not an issue, I hope. I just want to make sure I address as many questions as are sent and give as much time. And I really can't get to 500 questions in a 10-minute video like I usually put them up. So anyway, without any further ado, I brought in 4 movies. Actually brought in 7. They didn't want the other 3, which is fine. But 4 movies to resell or get credit back for. And they were this obscure movie made in Santa Monica years ago called Love Dolls Revisited. Kind of from a punk music group, I believe. They put it out. Wasn't very much interested in it. But it was a narrative movie. I have the first one. I could sell that eventually as well, but I just wanted to see what this one would go for. And then I have Halloween's all on Blu-ray. This great collection I got for a small amount of money, so I figured the Halloween 4 that I have, I could trade that in. So I did that, and then one called Max 2. I was a huge fan of the dog movie Max, so I picked up Max 2. And it was way more oriented towards children and things like that. Didn't really like it. It was like the dog was like the first dog of the White House. I just felt that it wasn't. I mean, I could have continued watching it and everything. I did. Whatever. So that's Max 2. And then the other one was Tommy Boy. I have 2 copies of Tommy Boy, so I was thinking I'd part with one of them. So I did, and then I got back 3 movies. I got Ghost Rider Part 1. I remember seeing this and really enjoying it, and I like Nicolas Cage and everything, so I'll check it out again. Never owned it before. This one's called Disturbia. Of course, saw this one in theaters a while back, and never owned the movie. Probably not going to keep it forever, but check it out and see. All the special features. It has commentary by DJ Caruso, Shia LaBeouf, Sarah Romer, the making of Disturbia. And I kind of like seeing DreamWorks movies on DVD. They tend to do pretty good features in that era. And then Rambo Ralph is always talking about his love for this movie called The Hunted. Of course, I'm a big William Friedkin fan. I think I saw this movie, well, it was released 17 years ago. I think I probably saw it 15 or 16 years ago, so I only have fleeting memory of it. I think Connie Nielsen's in it, though. Yeah, Connie Nielsen. And that was before she was too famous and everything. So yeah, and then the 4th one I left upstairs, sadly, is You, Me, and Dupree. It's made by the Russo brothers before they made all these Marvel movies and stuff. So, yeah, and I really enjoyed watching You, Me, and Dupree years ago, except I put it on last night and it just wasn't doing much for me. But I'm going to check out some of the features on it, and we'll see, I mean, I got to watch You, Me, and Dupree again and see if I enjoy it. I sure did enjoy it growing up, or when I saw it when I was in my 20s. I sure did enjoy the movie quite a lot. So I look forward to checking that out again. And with all the commentaries and stuff and features, I can't go wrong. And like I said, those 4 movies that I had, 2 of them were copies, and 2 of them I just didn't see myself keeping long term. Got a little bit of a tinge of regret about Max 2, but I'm sure I can pick that up again somewhere. Other than that, shalom, hope everyone's doing well. It's about 115 degrees here today, so we're going to be staying indoors. Went out earlier, and without any further ado, we're going to get to our Q&A questions. I really do appreciate everyone sending them in. And this is from someone that's stationed actually overseas, defending our country's honor. And his name is Daryl. And I believe he's stationed in Saudi Arabia right now. And he wanted to know what my favorite comedy from the last couple of years has been. Well, Daryl, I really do appreciate the question. We've kind of been in a dark period as far as comedies the last few years. So I'll really have to rack my brain for a moment and think. I guess when you say the last few, man, I haven't really seen a good comedy the last few years. Ricky and the Flash. It's several years back now, more like 2014 or 2015. I think Ricky and the Flash was probably the best comedy I've seen the last couple of years. It stars Meryl Streep and Meryl Streep's daughter and several other people, kind of musicians in it. I think Rick Springfield or someone like that. I highly recommend Ricky and the Flash. I think that's a good movie. Not necessarily the most funny movie, but got some good laughs in it, also some serious stuff as well. And I really do like that movie. I remember it fondly. I'll let you know if I think of any other comedy, like more of a typical comedy from the last couple of years. That one immediately popped into mind. I would also say the comedy drama, though, The Upside. I really did quite enjoy The Upside. Other than that, it would have to be like Central Intelligence, and I don't even think I would recommend that movie. I just think it had some funny laughs in it. So yeah, it's been a pretty dark period for comedies in recent years. Thanks so much, and thank you for defending America's freedom. I think we'll get to one more Q&A question here, and then we'll continue it into another video. And this is from Martha, lives out in the San Fernando Valley, of course, an old friend of mine. What are my favorite musical sequences of all time? Well, I would say Annie's got a lot of them in it. They're going up and down the stairs as they're cleaning and doing the Hard Knock Life. That's one very, very entertaining, very memorable musical sequence. The sequence We Got Annie, that whole sequence, and the one where Annie's getting into the house and everyone's dancing around and welcoming her. That's a very memorable sequence. Easy Street from Annie, where they're parading around talking about how they're gonna get Annie on Easy Street, and that, she's gonna be their meal ticket. Great memorable sequence. Mamma Mia, when Meryl Streep is dancing around the Greek village for one of the first times. Very memorable sequence. Chicago. They had it coming. They had it coming. They said it all away. That one. That's a really good, memorable sequence. And South Pacific, probably the whole movie, very, very memorable. All the songs. So that's it, basically. I really do like musicals quite a lot. So same question back out to you. You can go ahead and email me. You can call me. You can put it in the comments, however you'd like. And to everyone else out there, hope you have a good day. Keep sending in your Q&A questions, and we'll get to them a little bit further. Thank you so much, and shalom.